Welcome, ladies and gents, to FACEIT TV here for the Oceania FACEIT League. I'm DDK.
And I'm Delwalk, the coach of Fnatic CSGO.
Welcome. How's it going?
It's going good. You know, excited to be here early morning in London and casting some CS. Haven't watched that much Australian Counter-Strike, so it's going to be exciting to see what they can bring us.
But hey, you were down under recently, weren't you? What's going on?
Yeah, I mean, I've watched some games. I know the guys. I've met most of them. So, you know, but that's about it, you know. Watching Australian CS can be a bit tough sometimes.
So we have to be quick here, but I need you to tell me what was the best thing, just top one thing about your time in Australia. Australia.
You know, it was probably, you know, the guys, meeting Vox and Immunity and all those guys, and meeting all the personalities within the Australian scene. Really passionate guys, you know, they play without, you know, making a decent living, you know. They play for the passion, and that's, you know, wonderful to see.
All right. Okay, so, well, it is business time. Let's check out the standings, because this is the last day of play for Oceania, and all kinds of things can happen. Of course, top one. So the top one team will go to LAN. So that is, as you can see, is potentially quite tight here, depending on what happens. So obviously, Immunity, they're positioned very, very well here today. But potentially, if Vox and cHus are able to take a win here, and Immunity take a loss, then obviously we can have like a three-way tie kind of situation. So it will be done on round difference if there is a three-way tie. So could potentially be very interesting here today, and we will be starting things off with Streamline and Trident. So that will be the first game, just to get us all warmed up. Streamline and Trident will be facing each other off on cHus. And I've got to say, the interesting thing for me is seeing the difference in where the metagame is at with the different regions. Because North America, when we watch North America, they're like kind of lagging behind. And especially on a map like cHus, because we're seeing many more T rounds, a bit like Mirage in Europe, in the European scene. But when I go to North America, they have like kind of the older score lines, generally speaking. And I think Oceania as well is in a similar kind of spot to North America at the moment with the way the metagame's going. So that's always very interesting. What's your favorite thing about Australian CS? Like when you watch, for example, like these teams play, are there any teams that stand out in particular? Any players that stand out in particular?
Well, I mean, watching, I think I know most about Vox and Immunity. I think Rikke is probably a standout player, the OP for Immunity. Otherwise, you know, I know all of the Vox guys, and you know, I think ACR is like he's ridiculously good when it comes to like the majors and playing LANs in Europe. Like I watch him play like behind him, and he hits those ridiculous shots sometimes. Like he's on fire at times. So you know, I think like those two are like the players to watch for me from those two teams, and yeah, it's going to be interesting. But one thing about Australian CS I noticed when I was in Australia was they kind of use the same tactics, you know, as the Europeans. They study a lot of Counter-Strike from the Europeans, watch a lot of Counter-Strike. So they have all that advanced tactics as the Europeans and North American teams. So it's not that big of a difference. I think probably the biggest one is they don't always know why they use the tactic. Like they don't have the super understanding like the top in-game leaders of Europe Counter-Strike.
All right, well, I think we just had the knife round play out, so we'll be jumping into the game momentarily to see how things are going to turn out here. But we are going to see how this game will progress. I'm quite curious to see the cHus T sides, because that's to me the most interesting thing, because you can do a lot with your cHus T sides. Yep. And it is changing in Europe as well. We're seeing much more fast mid takes happening, and that used to be in the meta game. Now it's kind of returned. But we can see the odds here as well. Obviously, there it's looking not so good for Trident, as you'd expect. Trident qualifying into the league, so definitely underdog slightly on paper there. But yeah, anything interesting about how cHus is played at the moment? I
think cHus is like one of the most interesting maps, because you can have dominating T sides as well as dominating CT sides. I think it's mostly dependent on how much money control the CT side has. Because if you can get those double ops up, you control so much of the map. Like the mid takes aren't as viable as T anymore. If you put like 3 rifles there to defend it, and you can still get the picking power with the op to get the terrorists afraid of actually taking that ground early. So you know those ops and snipers like pretty much dominate how the map is gonna end up. So eventually, if the terrorists take the pistol, usually you see a force up, and you don't see an early op the fourth round because they'll have like 4.5 in cash. So I might actually see some kind of meta just on cash, like maybe not doing the second round force buy, maybe going for like a double full eco so you can get the double ops really early.
Do you think the op change is going to be beneficial or negative in this case, like when you're saying like double op setups and stuff?
I don't think it should affect anything really. Not on cash. You're holding angles, and it's not really like it didn't really nerf the angling opping. Kind of nerfed like the fast, running around scoping and searching angles really quickly. And we're into the pistol rounds already.
Here we go, we are kicking things off, and we are seeing a quick movement here towards B and middle from Trident. Streamline now having to go for the defense here, but things not going so well. Even the team frag coming in there as they try to take the bomb site. And Streamline struggling to defend this one. They're going to have to go for that retake, as we're going to see Trident able to get the bomb down here at the moment. And they've got not the best positions, kind of stuck on the bomb site at the moment. So Streamline have an opportunity to go fast into the bomb site. We are going to have Ares able to take down Destiny straight away. And Tedwick is going to make his way and gets a fast little headshot on xertz. Has to spin around, almost gets the frag, gets out of there. In comes the knife. And that is actually a big deal. Lots of cash in the bank there for Ares. And we're going to see Trident taking that knife round.
Yeah. Really quick mid push, going for that B split fast. Streamline, it's really hard if you dedicate a lot of mid players and cannot get those picks on that B split. And the rotation came in a bit too slow, and they just fell going into the site. I don't think they actually killed anyone. Did the terrorists kill every person? No, they actually died two people from the terrorist side. Yeah, that's right. You got a kill there, but they killed 6 people on the terrorist side at least. 1 team kill. But effective. Very effective pistol round, and if Streamline does, since they didn't get those picks in the mid, it's very hard for them to defend that B side.
And as you predicted, Streamline deciding to be a bit more economical and not going for the full buy on the second round, and just bringing in the P250s and leaving it at that, which I like that a lot as well. I think that's definitely very smart, and
I think it's just on cash where you really need those snipers to get dominating CT side. The meta was once like you got 12 rounds on CT side, then all of a sudden it became this like T-sided map almost.
And we are going to see the push now, so Streamline, they have to kind of go for a retake, so they might opt for the exits here, because as we can see, it's looking very hard for them to move through these choke points, and they're getting gunned down by these AKs and Galils. Only one Mac 10 in play there, but we will see Trident taking that round quite easily. I think they only lost 1 man, so that's nice for them. Okay, so well, we're going to have to see if Streamline can pull anything together on their full save, but it's fairly unlikely. What kind of plays do you like here? Just the stacks, or?
I mean, at this point, I just want to point out that actually losing against ecos has become bit more, normalized. If you win the gun round, since you got that Mac 10s, the SMGs are very effective against those force nowadays with the accuracy buff. So, it's an interesting thing to point out. Usually you see like almost every eco is won, basically. So it's an interesting fact that you can kind of push in and get the control and with that SMG player, and having the AK is kind of as a support role in the back.
And again, just 1 or 2 frags in from Streamline. So quick, easy round, and we're seeing the bank build up massively here for Trident, for Team VB. So we're going to have to see if this buy is going to work out for them. It looks like no orbs indeed, as they lost pistols. So full nades, full
kind
rifles.
of a weird thing to do, actually. if they're not going for the force buy. I don't see a reason why they shouldn't go for a force buy if they're not picking up any ops.
Right, right. xertz is going to be over the top here looking for some picks. And they do have a couple members in the middle at the moment. We've got Ferg there by the sandbags. And they do have a man in the vents as well. I believe it's Destiny. So xertz, can he find this pick right now? Because
they
that
actually
would open
boosted up a player on A, so they can have 3 people defending the middle.
It's teddyt up there. Very strong position. Has this silence them for as well. And they are going to defend the mid push as well. No picks for Trident. That's a really big deal. So now they've got 3 men left. What are they going to go for here? Put a quick risk there, and that's not going to work out. USTILO is going to get the frag, and now they've just got 2 men towards B. Aries leading the charge. Or the crawl.
Yeah, this is going to be really difficult for VB. And they shouldn't be able to make this happen. Maybe they'll get a plant, but a rotation 4-on-2 should be easy enough. They're not even going to enter the site as unit there. Shuts it down.
Good stuff there from Destiny. Coming in the nick of time. That's why that vents position is so awesome. He's so fast.
I get so confused. I said unit. It's Destiny.
Yes, Destiny. Yeah, yeah, indeed.
I'm just reading what it says. Sorry about that. But yeah, you know, good. Very patient play from Destiny. Jumps down when he hears them actually pushing towards the site, thinking the terrorists are going to expect someone actually hiding in the site.
We actually have 3 members also with their usual names on the stream on Trident, so that's also confusing as well. But either way, lots of fast frags. Destiny is rocking the vents. Are we watching Snacks, or is this who is this man? Able to take quite a few kills there and dominantly take this round for Streamline, and that's awesome.
I just like that casual K comment from Marto when he went down. It's pretty funny, but amazing round from that. I don't even think he had flash support. He just took the duels, like, against everyone. It's a bit unfortunate for VB. I mean, they had people covering, but I think one just swapped into a nade so he can revenge frag once his mate got down, and then ended going down himself. Oh, got great setup here from Destiny. Like, perfect defense from the him.
Going for the ace, he's hungry.
Just waiting for that nade, and he's gonna tell, you know, his mate also to nade. Once you see those legs, and I think he did like 200 damage at least with just 1 HE grenade. And I think VB kind of needs to slow down. They're losing the entries too fast. They're trying to push for that mid control maybe a bit too fast. Still early, so it's they still have time to rebalance how they work things out. And it seems like they're actually tending to go for a very, very fast A push here.
Indeed. Now this is going to be already crucial for their economy, but here's the running boost. Can they pull it off? Yes! teddyt will get himself over there.
Impressed.
Very nice indeed. Not many teams that actually can pull that one off consistently at the moment.
Not even Fnatic can pull that off, I can tell you.
Yeah, I've noticed that one. Alright, so teddyt's in position here, and I don't think that he's been spotted up here before, so this is going to be pretty huge. Working that silencer, gets 2 quick kills. There's the 3rd one from teddyt, going to be dropping down, and this is an amazing hold from Streamline. They haven't lost even a single hit point, I don't think. Yeah, everyone's on 100 health at the moment. So
that's what's so effective about that run boost as well, because it's so early, you don't hear the steps actually close with the terrorists actually being there. They're never gonna check that spot. Like, it doesn't make sense while in like your playing mind while in the game. Obviously, looking at a demo afterwards, you're probably like, oh man, you know, great defense here from Streamline.
Yeah, it's really, really awesome. And they are losing a couple members now, finally, but the
Should be no way for him to clutch this. He's already shut down in a position. He's smoked off. He's got 15 seconds. And picks up his squad. It's been a lot of quad kills this game.
Destiny and teddyt making it happen. But the interesting thing as well for me is that the money on CTs is ridiculous. I swear, this is very uncommon to see this many clean rounds, because VB were able to buy like 3 rounds.
Rifles. It seems like they get the picks with just rifles. Even though VB opted for an AWP early, like, they've been shut down. And I still think, even though they're on an eco, they should slow things down, because at this point, it's just gonna run away. You know, it's been like 5 minutes, and Streamline already has like five rounds on the board. So just slow things down, make Streamline maybe use a couple of nades on the eco round instead of just rushing it away, and they keep all the money in nades. You can probably get, like, from not doing anything, make the CTs waste at least like $3,000 in grenades before you actually execute a site.
Right, yeah. And I mean, it'd be cool now to see some kind of just take middle slowly, try to just hold it, just sit on it a little bit, and just get that information, maybe force some peaks from them. But we're gonna have teddyt pushing A main aggressively. This is awesome to see. Oh no, will they expect this? Doesn't look like they have any idea. teddyt is moving all the way up. He's going to go and find the guy on the boost, takes the kill. Will he get greedy? Will he go for more? Does smoke into the mid area and the T side of mid, and it backs away. Very smart from teddyt. He is playing this excellently. He's even got position on the guy on door, but looks like sibe will get the kill. For some more there by Toxic. So a couple men down here for Streamline. VB finally with an advantage.
Yeah, and they got a great position here. Like, he takes him down, he has 6 HP. I'm questioning him taking that duel that early. Because I think he actually could have waited and actually got him when he rotated into the site. But, you know, he won the duel, so I can't really complain that much. He actually won the round for VB at this point. By just taking that map control on the B side, hearing the rotation, he knows what's going on. And, you know, it's a good mid-round call, you know, and good intuition from him to walk in the side and take that control.
So, I mean, so far we've seen almost like no success at all from VB when it comes to the really fast pushes, the kind of set plays. That's not worked out for them at all. But this is the first kind of proper buy round win that they've had, and it seems to have come from just the picking, more or less, just getting the better of the picks. I wonder how consistent that's going to be for them. Is that going to be something they can rely on or not? I guess we'll find out.
I think that's, you know, I think terrorists usually, they go for that picking style, and once the CTs actually go for the double ops, they cannot use the picking style anymore, because that's kind of the counter to a terrorist picking style. So I would love to see Streamline pick up, I'm not sure who's the opper in Streamline, but I would love to actually see them picking up an opper, kind of countering their passive picking style right now.
Alright, well, we are going to have xertz on the boost once again, looking for those picks. And again, we have Streamline flushed with mid. They're very close to the boost spot, very close to the opening as well from the T mid main area. As we can see, got a ferg waiting below. And Streamline are being very patient here. I do love how they are playing this. This is kind of what you'd expect with the AWPs, actually. I think you mentioned that before. But yeah, we'll have to see if VB can get themselves a pick again. They are looking for that so hard at the moment, but Streamline kind of being very, very passive. In comes the peaks, the grenades, and they will take the frag onto sibe. So trades coming in, and it looks like still a strong middle hold coming in from Streamline. It is not broken at all. VB, they need to find some map control at the moment. They've not got much time left. Yeah,
and they get the information from him being close mid. He heard him step towards the A side, but then moving back. So yeah. Destiny now hears it, the rotation is coming in. Gets forced up by a Molotov, and Marto actually get the pick. They could actually win this round.
So Moey is the main AWPer, to answer your question before. I knew I had it somewhere. But yeah, the bomb is now down here. 2-1-3 is very doable actually for Streamline. These guys are not so healthy. They need to fluff that grenade. So xertz will take down USTILO. So it's all on teddyt now. He takes down xertz, looking for that fast entry. Gonna just toss in just a fake flash there with his pistol and make his way back around. Now there he gets the jewel, but it's gonna be Ares that will take it down, and that's another round here for VB. So that's cool. 5-5 from the rounds that they lost when Streamline started to buy. It felt like, wow, these guys are just, maybe they will just 12-3 them, but this is looking much better from them now.
I mean, that round should have been Streamline. But I actually did not expect them to have a Molotov that late. I think it was like 20 seconds left of the round. They still had the Molotov. They forced Destiny out of his position and got the pick. When, if they didn't have that Molotov, I'm almost 100% certain they would lose that round. The rotation would have come in and they would have been too slow to get on the side and actually get the bomb plant. So Marto getting that super, super important pick on Destiny. And that just won them the round, basically. It was still that picking side. They get the entry. This is actually favoring the terrorists because They actually spot him here on B side. Because they can force the rotation, they can listen a lot more, do a lot of more damage on more of a passive sense than the CTs. They have to kind of gamble and gonna get another pick here. Let's see if they actually, yeah, they're over-rotating. They basically have no information. It's a bit unfortunate for Marto to get picked off in that situation. teddyt wasn't really in the best scenario there, but great shot from him. See, Destiny is actually sneaking up here on the rafters.
This is a
and
really
he
good position.
should be able to get a pick or two.
He may have been spotted now, but he will get the better shoe. And I'm not sure which player there is. 3 of them not tagged properly, but Aries is going to swing on through to short. Smoke himself off. That's really smart here as he makes his way in now. He knows there's got to be a guy at Karg. Wins the duel. teddyt going down immediately. What a shot there from Aries straight away. And now Ferg has to come in. He's got these 2 players to deal with, but he's really, really close. So he has a kid as well. So time is on his side to a degree, but Aries has a nice angle, picks up the next kill to make his 4K. Very nice there from Aries in that round. Really
He's
saved
been
VB.
so effective. Oh, wow. Look at the
16
score.
kills.
16 kills. He's carrying VB at this point.
Oh my god, this guy.
He actually has equal amounts of kills as his whole other 4 teammates.
That is pretty sick.
The other one combined is 16 kills, and he has 16 kills. So he's just, yeah, he's carrying hard this time. He's been really effective on that lurk. It seems like he's telling the teammates, okay, slow down. Oh, this time he actually goes down to Destiny. They're making a 2-man push here, which I think is the right call. I mean, they've not been successful shutting the middle down. They're getting picked off, and so they go to...
It's a really good counter-strike against the picking style. Catch those guys off guard. But they're trying to move up middle again, but they don't have the right amount of men on the push, the right amount of grenades in the right spots, and that's going to be Streamline holding it down again. And we've got teddyt in this position, this time not with a silenced weapon. They're going to spot him, but they cannot do anything about him. They're very thinned out, very spread out in that round, and couldn't get anything going. So yeah, love that B storage push at the start. Really nice from them.
I think instantly when they got that man down, losing the map control against B, they kind of made a rush decision to just kind of do whatever. Okay, we need some other map control. Instead of slowing things down, they still had like 1 minute 20 left on the clock, and I think they should have just taken it chill, maybe get a counter pick, but don't stress it too much. Actually, see sibe banging quite a bit on USTILO.
That's really nice actually, and Streamline once again wanted to go for the A main take. teddyt is actually in A main, looking to hold that down against the T's. Really strong position. Now, can he get the kills is the question, as we have more duels being taken towards B storage as well. Wow, Destiny getting both of the frags, and they are so active at the moment, Streamline, on these forward positions. They still have a man in A main pushing it, whilst USTILO is getting frags in middle. So
look how low everyone on the map are.
It's but it's still a 4-on-2 here. Everyone, indeed, crying out for a medic, but Destiny's going to still be holding on to middle. They can't quite push these areas. Streamline looking really, really good at the moment, and that is going to be it. They take another round, 7-6. Awesome round actually. So much action everywhere. Middle, A main, B storage, big duels all over the map.
Yeah, I mean, VB kind of made a mistake there. I mean, they tried to get Destiny on the early pick there. So one guy took a duel, while the other guy was kind of in that... I call it like the... People tend to have this 3-second rule when they actually, you know, they have a... You know when a car on a highway drives?
Right.
You have to have 3 seconds until you're in the car, like in the same spot that the car in front of you are. For it to be like super safe and have the time to react or make a break. And people sometimes use that rule in Counter-Strike where they take a duel, and 3 seconds later your mate take the same duel. And they just went down to Destiny, you know, having a great day. He seems super on point with his aim.
That's like one of the most frustrating things ever in matchmaking or something like that, because you have to always be ready to trade, even if you have to be planning for them to lose it. You already have to be moving so that they lose the duel, you're there, because otherwise you can't make it, right? That's like the being proactive instead of reactive, basically, is the idea there.
Now they pick up the double AWP. I think they're probably gonna win this round. Since they haven't seen any AWPs, they're gonna take the duels. They actually hear the AWP now, but they had a moment of surprise where VB's actually tried to get the map control maybe a bit too quick.
Nice there from Destiny, able to win that one. That evens things up a little bit after losing MoeycQ straight away. And Moey often is a very solid AWPer for his team, Streamline. But we're going to have xertz moving in now with Ares as well. Perhaps they can get some good control and maybe even get into checkers. Indeed, they will. Ares is there. They're going to have to duel the man on headshot at the moment, which I believe is ferg. So we've had the AWPer rotate out of that position. Oh, they're going to boost in to the vents. Love this.
Unfortunately, the vent is actually not broken.
Be really great if one of his teammates could maybe break it from a different location, but it's okay. Mid is not currently occupied by the CTs. Streamline very passive in this round. Usually they hold on to middle quite strong, but in this round we're seeing a different approach. And we are going to have Destiny AWPing from CT. He's going to get isolated away by that smoke. Really important. Now ferg is alone on the bomb site. They just have to take him down quickly. There's the spray. Ares gets the kill, and that is so important for a fast kill in this situation. Now the bomb will go down. The retake is commencing. Destiny almost taking down one with a deagle, but it's going to be really hard because that smoke is still up there by CT spawn. Destiny needs to get a kill here.
Turrets have really good positions. This is going to be really, really tough for Streamline.
Oh, actually burning down one teddyt as he goes in for the spray, but facing three at once. No chance. 8-7 the score. Really close half, actually. I'm quite surprised because it's just, there are some moments from both teams where you're like, wow, they're making fools of these guys. This is so dominant, but they came back for an 8-7 there. So really nice work there by both teams.
Yeah, and you know, Destiny being the guy to watch on Streamline, and how do you say that? Ares?
Ares, I think.
Ares.
I think it's Ares.
Okay.
I believe.
So the YKR is just added on the
yeah.
nickname. But he's been really good on that lurking position there on the B site, and you know, doing work for his team. It kind of started off like, as you said, like it's been very momentum based in a way. You see Streamline going for a fast B push here. But we actually have already 4 men defending. 2 goes down. sibe is still on the site here.
Rage is real right now. And we've got sibe going for the kills. They do finally take him out, but it takes just a little bit too long. In comes some excellent angles. It's just one last man here for VB, and he will take it down. And I mean, on VB, currently not tagged up is Diggs, Steve, and Shads. So we've only got Ares and xertz tagged up correctly, so I'm not sure which one is which, but oh, perhaps, okay, so some of the members have actually been swapped because of the new sponsorship and stuff. So looks like I'm late to the case on that one, so apologies for that. So we'll just go with the names that we see. And either way, we're going to have, right now, a pretty conservative buy-up here from Streamline, in fact, not going with like Tech 9 and full grenades and armor and so on. They're actually just only on the pistols, so looking to just bum rush this bomb site any moment now, as these grenades are coming in to slow them down a little bit.
Yeah, you see, you know, VB has already wasted basically all their grenades. You know, I think they might have even spent more money throwing those grenades than Streamline actually bought for at this point. So it's an interesting thing to bring up in a scenario like this.
Okay, well, right now VB, they have 4 members ready to receive this rush, and 1 on the flank. That's pretty much a perfect setup here against this, but in come the kills, and it's looking fantastic at the moment for VB. However, turn of events now, 2 on 1. They will spray the rest down, but to be honest, considering how much they invested, like you said, getting 3 kills is pretty awesome, actually.
It's really good. Like, they could actually make a decision to force buy this round.
So they will just go conservative and just have loads of cash on the following round. But they're already building up that that consecutive round loss bonus, and they've lost 2 in a row now. So it will be 2,400 on the next round for them. So they're gonna have they're all gonna be above 6K. So
doing the good old gather tactic of having the bomb go to the other.
It is like
on the bomb side.
Yeah, I totally get you there. It's gonna fake.
And
this
it's actually gonna work.
No, surely not. This should never work. How hungry is Marto to get in on those kills? He's got such a huge rotation that there should never be any kills for him. So how? Okay.
Yeah.
He's gonna go.
No.
No.
What?
Come on. Leave the bomb site. but they didn't actually commit all the players, and they're surviving for an incredibly... They're still alive on the A bomb site. I don't believe
crazy.
this. Finally, now they're all dead. That is nuts. And Destiny's waited so long.
He's actually waited, I think, too long.
Way too long, yeah.
Like his mate was already pushing towards the site, and he was still waiting in that outside area.
Yeah, that's... what a weird
He had like
round.
one moment there when he could have just pushed the site, got a one-on-one duel towards spawn there, and if he won, he would gotten like a chance to actually win the round. So, you know, I think it was a bit too passive from Destiny, but you know, maybe he has some game sense that marto maybe tends to go aggressive instead of actually making the rotation here. As they actually make a push into A side and lose 2 men. And this will allow Streamline to actually push in and take the site.
Spray coming in from Moey, able to take down xertz. As we are going to see the bomb get planted. 2 men left. They really need to keep this AWP alive, to be honest. Really, really expensive. And of course, we'll have a check on their money in a moment. But after some of the losses they received on the, I think on the second round of the second half, they might not have a huge amount of cash here. I'm not sure how their buy is going to be looking in the next round, but they're not going to be getting any bonus now. It's going to be like down to 1,400 after losing this, so it's going to really hurt. So marto really needs to keep himself alive here. There's the duel, takes down Pivac, can even upgrade to the AK. And xertz, oh no, the AWP is down. And there's no way marto can recover this. As there's 2 men in Streamline on his position, they take him down as well. That's really nice there by Streamline, really, really nice.
Yeah, and they're a bit screwed for money here on the VB side. I mean, they could have gone for like a single AWP.
Yeah, I love it. I actually really enjoy that.
Eco, but decide to drop some pistols. marto is gonna buy some armor, and they're gonna try and he actually goes down instantly from that nade. That must have just landed in his head.
That's
he
like
must have shoot that down. And once you get like one guy picked off on an eco, you're pretty much gonna fall apart. Or not.
Well, Aries is gonna make a go of it. Oh wow, he's spawning some heads here, but there's the nade, he's gonna finish him off. Did remind me of a long time ago. I never played really, but I remember watching some Call of Duty streams a long time ago. Throw grenades at the start of the round, and like it seemed like kind of random. Like who would just die? Like people would just die at the start of rounds from like nades you throw at from spawn. It would be really weird. It kind of reminded me of that. But 10 to 10, we're all squared up. But VB on a bit of a jumble sale buy here. We got xertz just on a 5-7, so they're kind of forcing it up at the moment. And xertz is not with any grenades to work with as well. So big mid presence from them. Slowly starting to move 2 players towards A now, as marto gets the kill onto ferg. So VB with a nice spread on the map actually at the moment. Very passive play from Streamline though. Now they have no map control. They don't even have A main at this point.
They're actually doing the gather strategy again.
Wow.
Are they gonna commit 3 people to A? Seems like they actually are. I mean, there's 4 people here on A side and short. See the smokes go in. I think this could be a perfect. But let's see how passive or aggressive Destiny is. But Streamline is doing a great job here.
Yeah, he needs to really be moving in. There should be at most 1 player there that he should say, okay, I'm always going to take the duel against him. But yeah, it's going to be clean, and he's going to get the bomb down. But he's going to be against 4 players, and this is the reason why this is kind of crazy to see this. Is because this is kind of one of the best case scenarios. Is that you're 1 on 4. Okay, you got the bomb down.
I think they should have faked. Destiny should have probably went towards the B side a bit earlier, and then kind of met up with the guys, maybe rotating from A and not committing fully like all the time. He gets 2 down, but it was never gonna work. And yeah, they get a bomb plant, but that's it. You know, I think they kind of suicided too long on the A side there. They got picked off through the smokes. I mean, VB had 4 men defending that A side.
Yeah, right. I've seen similar strategies from teams on T side where they're able to do these kinds of fakes, but kind of with where you have like 3 players on the push, or sometimes even 2, but you have the third guy who's closer to the bomber and is able to throw nades to make it look like there's more players. but fast, really fast push here from Destiny, straight up on over, able to take down xertz. In comes the response, very exposed this time, just going straight on into the open. Destiny will gun him down, and he's looking for more. They aren't even ready for these angles. He gets a bit of damage. In comes xertz from the back, able to finally silence Destiny, but the cost has been heavy. Ares is stuck here. He needs some support, backing away, has to back away further because he needs to keep himself safe from all these angles that the terrorists have. Back in now with the flash, goes for the spray, gets Ferg down. This is looking much better for VB, but still it's going to be hard. Bomb is now down, and USTILO is going to take down xertz, and Marto from short is going to find only problems. So he's going to have to back away here and see if he can hold on to this weapon, but
I mean, Destiny just won that round like single-handedly. He takes out 2 people in middle by himself, and that just makes them go for a quick A push, knowing that it's probably just 1 member with 2 very, very slow rotations still left. So, you know, they end up taking the side and getting the bomb plant, but all in all, Destiny won the round with getting 2 entries. You usually win a round if you get 1 entry, and getting 2, you should, like, in all cases, whatever you do, probably win it.
Yeah, it's just like, it reminds me of Shocks, because it's like sometimes you see Shocks just kind of be like, just screw it. You know, this round he's like, screw it. He just like goes for it,
yeah.
And he gets the first instant kill, and then he just like empowers him. He gets stronger. Every each kill, each entry he gets stronger and stronger. Reminding me of that, but oh, okay, it looks like Side's going to get close. The door, is he going to go through? It looks like he will actually eliminate USTILO, pick himself up the AK-47, finds the duel against Tedwick, but he will not be able to survive that one, as we do have the rotation coming in. 3 against 4 now for VB, with Marto still holding onto that M4 and his armor and kit, so he's just going to go for the exits, I would think.
Yeah.
As,
probably going to save. Just pointing out, like, a team that does a lot of great fakes is actually Virtus.pro.
Yeah.
They do a lot of those, like, maybe even 5 smokes on A site, and then 3 people rush instantly to B. What's good about their fakes is usually when they make an execution to either side, they actually wait like 15 seconds. They go like they wait 5-10 seconds before they actually go up, like it's completely quiet. And they actually get a lot of exits there. But anyways, to finish, my point is you never know if it's a fake or not, because the time it takes for them to actually rotate to the other side is the time they're waiting before they execute on the site they throw the smokes. So you're always kept guessing, so you can never like counter that play.
Right, yeah, of course. You just can't know.
Yeah.
You have to take a gamble. You just don't have the information.
So they're really, really smart about their fakes, Virtus.pro.
And this Ares guy is pretty good. He's pretty damn good. He's fragging like a machine. This guy needs to get on a plane to Europe straight away and get signed by a really, really super top
Maybe start a team with Black Poison, the guy who
Scream,
moved to Sweden.
Ares, Skadoodle.
Yeah, Hiko maybe?
Hiko.
He's looking for a team.
Alright. Mark clearly has a team now, but... Alright, so... Quick couple kills in from VB at the start. Able to defend A quite well. And of course we saw that kind of free kill through the door almost, but... Looking for those picks to Streamline, and they need to take a big risk to get back into this. They need a big risk and a big reward. That's the only way to get back in now, and...
Actually, I think they should probably not even use grenades going into the side. Just try to overpower them. Because now, you know, they hear that smoke and the rotation is already going to come in. So they're probably not going to be able to take this side 3 versus 3.
And there you go. Sibe does drop the bomber. And 2 on 4 now, but they're not on the bomb site. And the duel is won by xertz. This gets both frags, so well played to him. 12-12, we're neck and neck, we're tied. Now, as far as the economy goes, I mean, despite Streamline having to save in this round, they're not all that far away from VB. If they can get some damage in, like 2 or 3 kills here.
I mean, VB's money is pretty low, so I mean, do a decent enough damage on this eco, maybe get 1-2 kills. They can definitely pull it back with a weapon round win.
They're going to go for that fast push on B again, so want to be more successful this time. Got Marto already with some frags. They have good positions here, both on the site, but USTILO going to be able to tap down Marto with that Tech 9. In comes the next frag from USTILO as well. So that's massive already, 2 kills, maybe even a bomb plant. VB are in trouble at the moment. They need to take this without any further losses. avoid a horrible second round after this. But what a shot! Just one single bullet through the smoke finds the head of MoeycQ. As now they charge onto the site. In comes the spray, and they're all dead. And they did manage to minimize their losses, only losing Marto and xertz. So that's good, but the bomb did go down, so really hard to hold on.
100% of bullets you don't shoot.
That's true, that's true. Oh, who was the hockey player that, where the quote came from about with shots and stuff? Who was Wayne? Was it Wayne Gretzky?
It might have been.
Yeah, Wayne Gretzky.
Yeah,
Yeah, I think it's Wayne Gretzky. Yeah,
it's a pretty good saying.
100% of the shots you don't
take.
It's
a good quote.
Yeah. It is awesome, actually. I love that. Okay, so we're going to get a bit of early damage exchange here, but and also an A main presence just briefly there from VB before evacuating, but otherwise slow play in this round so far.
Yeah, they got the AWP on B side. Which they actually, I really like this decision from VB. They take mid passively instead. They put 3 guys on A spotting, and the guy in vent is making sure no one can flank them from short. But he's still kind of a B player. We see here smokes going out. Standard A push here, 4 smokes. But they're actually doing like the VP rotation. They're waiting before they execute. They actually get the kill here on the mid player. And this is great. This is a great setup here for Streamline. They actually dropped 2 members, but they should be able to take xertz down in the site. They're actually a bit too slow here.
Yeah.
I think it's not going to work out if they had a great setup there.
Teddyt now able to take the first kill there. There's the second fight, but he will lose that one indeed. And 14-12, VB starting to take some momentum here in these rounds. And Streamline, they've got a they can force it up here and go for it instead of going for the save. Yeah. So that's nice, but there's going to be limited grenades. So
I think their actual idea, like Streamline had that, was great. Like it worked out so perfectly until the last moment, where they kind of pushed 1 by 1 against that AWP. If they just overpower him in that position, like they should win the round. They should get the bomb plant and actually get a decent scenario with a retake from the CTs.
Well, so far in this very decisive round, as Streamline really have no money left. And that's just USTILO is able to get himself over the top and middle. Oh, Ferg able to spray down xertz, and this is going to allow them to gain some middle map control. And they are going to decide to go for the split onto B with this. It would seem, I mean, they need to bring the bomb over, but they have got 2 players with B storage control, so they're geared up for this. But in comes Ares and sibe to take down USTILO and Ferg, so now they've got nobody towards B. They've lost their middle control, and once again, VB are in a good position. But the only thing Streamline have going for them is VB are now very passive on the bomb sites. And they are moving up middle, so this could work out for them still. Going to boost up onto the white box there and see if they can get any peaks. And there it is. The entire lineup will be spotted.
VB are in such a great position. They're caught in like... They're going to get picked off by the rotation here.
Oh. And this is the best man for VB to take all these frags on the flank. And there it is. They all go down. VB take their 15th round and now move on to match point. Ares indeed. 30 bomb.
Yeah. It's pretty sick. I actually felt like that, Streamline kind of had this game in some sense, but VB's kept pulling it back, and you know their CT side has been really solid actually. They got a lot of rounds on the T side as well, but yeah, it's momentum switches, and you know Ares has been amazing with those flanks, those lurkings on the terrorist side especially, and. Keep doing solid here on the A side.
He is looking to improve on that 30 bomb in this round. Look at this, they're about to gear up into that push. Ares is ready with the AK from quad. There's the first kill. Still not even looking the right way. sibe going to be cutting down Ferg as well. They cannot make their way through. Look at this, just 2 players left. Nobody dead for VB. It is a massacre. Finally, Ares goes down at the end, but 16-12 will be the score. VB are going to take that, and VB, you know, trying to under their new sponsorship with the some new players, looking really comfortable, looking really solid, and I have to say it was a pleasure to watch them, and especially a pleasure to watch some of those crazy rounds from Ares there.
Yeah, and it's fun to see new players, you know, kind of get a feel for like. See, I didn't know that much about, you know, the players here, and I got a light up for Destiny, especially, and Ares as well. They seemed like really, really mature, like good players. They take good positions and individual decisions when to push. And, you know, it seems like they have the communication bit as well. When Ares made those lurking pushes, his teammates played a bit more passive, not taking those duels and risks to die, and, you know, give the space to Ares as well. So seems like, yeah, it's interesting to watch.
Yeah, I really enjoyed that match, and we've got 2 more matches coming up. We've got the Chiefs versus Avant-Garde next. So, guys, we'll take a very quick break whilst we set that one up. So stay with us. We'll be back for more FACEIT Oceania.